loading in. Love to see it. Love to see it. Bands. Prediction of the bands. Who do you think?
Ace, instantly. I'm hoping to see an Ace band just to get you riled up.
No.
If you can hear me, teams, ban Ace.
No. Okay, so the reason I hate the Ace ban is because I love Ace, and if I can't play Ace, then I'm lost. So I really hope that please don't ban Ace. Please don't ban Ace. Okay, it's a Jackal ban.
Interesting.
I mean, you have to have a. You can't have a Jackal if you're roaming, obviously, because then he can just spot you.
Then again, shoot him in the face, guys.
There's so many better attackers they could have banned, but you know, who do I know?
So many.
Who
but
do
these
I
guys
know?
think on a different. These guys think on a different playing field than we do, so they are just that.
Oh my dude!
Called it.
Not the Ace, man. Are you serious?
Called the Ace. Ace is a really good ban on this map. I'm not gonna be honest. For two of the most critical rooms on this map, he's a very good ban. I usually play Ace on both rooms if possible, but if someone else is playing, no one's playing a hard breacher.
As a bandit main, I do appreciate the Ace ban as a bandit main.
The Thunderbird ban, that's very interesting. Oh my.
That's odd.
What?
Especially when, in my opinion, Doc is better than Thunderbird right now.
That's true. Because if you Doc is anchoring, you know.
I mean,
you want to juice you back up.
No, I mean, I don't know about the Thunderbird.
Kaid, all right, the Kaid ban, pretty solid lineup there. No Thatcher ban, so bandit tricking is going to be very elite here. Now, if they get control above when they go kitchen, it's going to be very hard for them to try to hold that wall. If they're trying to bandit trick on it, one fuse charge sends him straight to the R6 gods up above. But picks coming out from both teams here. I believe that is Atalanta that already has their full lineup almost ready. Seeing a Jaeger, a Valkyrie, Mozzie, Capcan, Echo. On the attacker's side, they're rigging a Habana instead of an Ace, a Zofia, a Buck. I'm not going to lie, a very good lineup for upstairs. I believe they are going. Yes, Havana getting those hard walls. Zofia actually switching over to Sledge for frags as well as Knock. Lion to get that intel, Buck to get hatches as well as Sledge to get hatches. But Buck, I don't see the utility of Buck if they reinforce most of the walls on site unless you're going to be playing below. But with the Jackal ban, you're really looking at roaming presences that are going to be kind of effing you over a little bit when you're trying to play beneath as an attacker. So unless your team can clear out those roamers, though, then I'm not going to complain. So.
No, not at all. Not at all. As the setup going down, and this third floor site is the site that you can do so much with setup-wise, and it's just so perfect to just have a site like that as your first site. I mean, it's basically just the Wild West for attackers to come into. I mean, obviously you have the hatch drop, but other than that, you have white stairs and red stairs to attempt to come up into as well as the windows to come repel into. So, just interesting site setup that we're seeing here, and I believe a spawn peak's going out. I can't see who that is.
Oh yeah,
Master Window. Right there.
Looking
no
at
way to get a pick.
Looking at parking garage side here. You might not. I don't see anybody. So back off the angle. Shoot the glass up to hear any repels. Fun fact: if you shoot the glass on windows on most of the maps, if someone repels on it, you can actually hear them repel and get a free jump out kill. So all the attackers are seemingly just going to go to the roof here. Get the hatches open. Get some vertical play going. As I believe most of the defenders are off site. No, there's two of them right on site there, but Valkyrie dangerously close to the skylight there. Might be holding an angle.
The Brava.
They could get a drone on her, but now she has moved. But they have a Brava now on their team, as opposed to, I believe that was the Lion pick, trying to grab the Val cams and the Echo drones as well.
Huge fan of that. So.
Brava's a pretty Brava's a pretty crucial player, but I think a Solus on this room would also be a pretty good pick besides the Mozzie, and then maybe use a turbo the Captain to a zombie or something of the sorts.
I mean, if they don't get this Echo out of Cigar, they're gonna have such a problem just like coming into here because I mean, Skoo just has so much control. I mean, he has his Echo drones. He also has help from the head holes. As we have a drop in here, he's gonna try to find him on the half shield. Shots going out. Try to peek the right of the half shield. He's gonna hide behind it. Hopefully gonna peek up top. But oh wait, you see when he has frag grenades, he's gonna hop one over. It doesn't matter. No, St. Matty got the kill. Instead of the frag grenade. I'm not sure C-Money knows, though. 5v3 out for the attackers. The attackers have the advantage here. One is still waiting. A nitro from below, and the defenders 5v2 now. Sorry, I read the wrong thing.
Double
on the window. And a 4v1 now as Ducky gets a consolation kill. Hopefully he can clutch a 4v1. I'm not going to hold him to it, though. As they jump out coming out from Atlanta. He's going to get one. As the Claymore helped out, another jump out going. Oh my goodness, Atlanta is just popping out of this poor soul. St. Matty is going to end up getting the kill there. What an incredible play. What some incredible action early on in this game.
Man, his gun does not move. That's crazy.
Nope.
Wow, but what a round win for Atrox there. Cleaning them out pretty easily with that aggressive push, enabling themselves to get that dub there that round. But defenders taking a similar approach this round, keeping the same lineup. But now we have Skoo, I believe, is his name. Skoo on kick going to the mute pick, and we have Matty going onto the Frost for that downstairs room. No, they're not really looking to hold this wall very long. They might try to extend into, I believe it is Bakery. I mean, the best play there of Cade's band is to try to extend yourself off site to delay the wall breach as long as possible in order to keep control of site as long as possible and, you know, winning the round. But with how they played that last round, they looked pretty good so far. We've only two of them being taken out the entire round, and Bakery cleaning it up with the nice little jump out there onto Ducky. So hopefully we'll see some plays here. Attackers with a pretty good lineup here. Fake and Fake Money, or C Money and Ducky going the area clearing, with Dokkaebi gonna try to do some roam clearing maybe. The Buck and the Habana actually switching over to Thermite inside of the site. Very interesting. Buck going onto Ying because they probably are going to try to drain the ADS as much as possible and just spam all their Yings inside of the site there to try to get it opened up as much as possible. So we'll see what happens this round. How these defenders like really try to play here. Now reinforcing Fraser. Yeah, I believe that is Mozzie going upstairs to the second floor. I think it was the Mozzie.
Yeah. You have to have a strong roaming presence, and I think that's what Atlanta brings to the table. I think they have one of the strongest roaming presences of any team in Hyper Series, especially on defense, and that Mozzie is going to be a testament to how they play, as they're going to look into breaking this first floor doorway, get in there, hopefully get Freezer wall. No one has actually gone anywhere near Bakery side yet. There's a major push into Whiskey here, with none of the defenders actually being downstairs. The only roamer on this Atrox team is going to be upstairs, I do believe. He's on third floor in Cigar Lounge, flanking this white stairs here. He's a big opportunity to get some kills if he plays his timeout. But there is that Nomad guarding the flank right now. I believe that she has some kind of grudge that someone's going to be pushing there anytime soon. And Asmazi has to be careful with this push here. She might be able to get a free pick onto Dean if he overpeaks this. Ducky's still holding the same angle. They're going to be able to get the wall up, and Frost is going to have to back off. I believe Nomad's going to shift her focus, hopefully. But Ying, actually, Armor takes down Joey Lipton pretty easily. That's the Jaeger down for the round. That's their best player.
There's now one defender inside of Bakery who can probably try to get this pick off if he doesn't overextend himself with the side big too much. Ozzy now flanking, takes out Ducky, who's holding the angle. That's a big pick. Mute being quick down to about 35 health. But one more also now holding the white stairs. Try to slow peek of C Money trying to get a pick off, but won't be able to do anything as Mustard takes back. But Nocturnal actually taken out by St. Matty, who swings the double door next to Whiskey. The frag. Two defenders on his right now. He's getting pressured very hard here. And also, I believe that is C Money still holding the flank here. Downs. Scoog is taken out by Armor. Double kill for Armor. And Caboose also takes out, I believe that is Tabby Barra. Swings side big door. Mozzie coming downstairs. Getting at 1 health. Orange drops diffuser. Its Thermite goes down to, I believe,
one on site. One on site.
Yep, Thermite is taken down, but taken out from Armor there. Armor triple kill. Plank going down right now. Dean has to get back on site and get some control here as he's walking back towards site.
1v2. I mean, he has a decent amount of health compared to
peeks away. Jeez.
He has a
good pump of health remaining. If he can down Armor, make it a 1v1, it's a pretty fair fight here. But both of them are holding pretty good positions here, and he gets taken out. And Armor is on for the 4K there.
That's crazy. As Tampa Bay gonna take this round and in pretty, I mean, I wasn't dominant at first, but they definitely got their picks towards the end of the match. So, I mean, very good on them for, I mean, getting some picks on this very aggressive Atlanta team, especially on a map like Kafe, where there's just so many angles that you can swing and so many places where you can hide. I think they absolutely executed, as you mentioned, that push very well. I mean, they pushed near Christmas. They got that control of Whiskey, and they really just took control of the round from there. I mean, the Mozzie getting that kill on Ducky definitely slowed them down a little bit, but I mean, Ducky, I think, got all of his nomads off, so there's just a lot of denial for the Mozzie and the Roamer there, so I expect the nomad play going forward as we're seeing right now.
Yeah, and I do also have to mention the the lack of having good ball denial that round probably really just kind of screwed them over there with that freezing wall being opened up freely and then being able to walk in straight in the freezer and get that point down and win that round. I feel like more of a I feel like a Bandit would not be a bad pick. I mean, people have not been playing Bandit recently. If that K ban comes out, just due to the amount of utility there is against him, with the Thatcher obviously not being banned. So I mean, hopefully the teams in the future will start playing. We might hopefully see some Bandit picks later on in this season here. Hopefully this anti-breach selection gets a little wider here as defense is setting up a pretty unique site take here. Probably trying to stake claim of the entirety of the bottom floor, completely just blocking off Bakery. These attackers are probably having free take straight in, but I believe the defender made a rotate on the far right side of that wall, as you can see by the right of the screen right now. A very common hold here. This is why the ace ban was so strong. Ace will be able to open up that wall there and see straight in the prep and behind the counter, eliminating anybody who'd be behind that. But two attackers now pushing the...
Let's see if they recognize that Bacon, small Bacon.
Oh, and Scoo takes out Knock very early on with a spawn peek. Oh my, what a absolutely delicious pick from him right there. As the attackers start taking the side here. Sludge is going to get the wall opened up there, sees the castle barricade, and is now holding the rotate. Going to try to get some intel here to see what's going on. Nomad puts a jammer on the flank, but did not see the person going down that hallway there, and Scoo's able to run away back towards Whiskey's side as the attackers are going to start rimming themselves.
Here comes Armor on the flank, though. This could be massive.
Yes.
The red stairs. He's coming down. The red stairs.
Might have a very, very good chance here. If he looks into sight here, he has a very good opportunity to get multiple picks here if he plays his cards right. The defenders have no idea that he's there. Will Frost end up getting taken.
Oh,
absolutely does. Same taking damage, now gets down by the Buck after trying to push, with Thor now holding for the refrag. Very Frost is gonna crawl to his safe place now. He's gonna start rezzing. Very strong holder from the defenders. Flash is going out upstairs and also downstairs, trying to clear out that Buck, now bucking from above to try to clear out the space there, trying to force those defenders off that spot. They're gonna reload his skeleton key, but Scoo on the flankers flank. He might have absolutely no idea what's happening now. Tabby Barra takes out C-Money. That is Sledge dead. And now Buck is up pushing into his coach.
Oh my goodness, Armor
takes out Saint there, but has no idea that someone is on his right side. But now Monty is now holding from side door, and I believe Scoo's gonna try to push him here. And he takes out Dean, and also gets taken out by Scoo. There's the scoop if you wanted to see. Double kill for Scoo. Is already 3v2 with 45 seconds remaining on the round. Caboose gets dropped for the second rounds in a row by Frostmat. Bring it to a 1v3 for in the defender's favor here. And really taking out 1v3 now. Ducky's able to take out one. He has 35 seconds remaining. Last short off sight, and he does not have diffuser in hand. Lipton gets a swing. He does not see him in sight. He's now also at the back of the site, but Chop goes up next to him and gets up getting his head taken clean off by Lipton as Lipton shakes his head down and brings the round win to 2-1.
Yeah, as I saw a little bit of teabagging and no-knowing going out from Atrox. Could be that they're beefing with Tampa Bay, but I mean, it looks like Atrox with this 2-1 lead. I mean, if Tampa Bay don't respond in this next round, they could run away with it. I think that's a pretty commanding round, even though it was a 3v2. I think it just came down to those last couple picks, and the Frost being a huge factor, not necessarily because of her gun skill, because of the mats she places down. And apparently Caboose likes to put his caboose onto a frost mat.
Yeah. See that happen very often now. Kind of a sad moment there. Hopefully he won't have to worry about that anymore, because Maddie is now on the Oryx play. Hopefully Matty gets some nice little picks here and makes some rotates. Biza is a good little Oryx, as most Oryxes don't bring much utility. So hopefully we see some play there from Matty. Hopefully more of a fraggy potential than more of a other potential there. But we do have someone in chat redeeming some hydrates for any teas we are going to drink. I believe that is Paul telling us to hydrate up.
I'm drinking.
Hydrate.
There's 2 hydrates. I did the first one, but I didn't tell anybody. As you know, while you're hydrating, I'll just dabble into this 3rd floor site again.
Hydrate yourself with Rogue Energy, sponsor of Hyper Series.
As I mean, this 3rd floor site, if they play it the same way that they played it last time, I think they still could make it work the same exact way. They're not going to go. They're going to make a similar operation this time, except for St. Patty going to Oryx here. But I mean, if Stu can just hold into that cigar area, just hold it down, lock it down. I mean, it's pretty commanding me. He has the whole room to himself, and again with the spawn peak. No way he gets one, right? I don't think he gets one.
Maybe they've already known it. Oh, Jaeger with the white door spawn peak onto armor. Dean taking out armor there really early on in the round. That is 2 frag grenades already gone from this lineup here. Barely double the round. So
that's incredible.
That's a crazy pick and a very important pick at that.
They're coming on top of the roof. It's a roof party. Look at that. You have to see it as they're going to break open to the soft hatches with a Solus waiting below. Tabibaro, again, going to use his ability to try to spot any attackers trying to look to take off his head. And if one peeks the skylight while he's scanning, it could get a little wicked, as some people call it, as they are now peeking the skylight. Joey Lipton is just hanging out right next to the bomb chassis and is going to slowly peek the skylight, going to try to look for a head, and hopefully they don't peek too far out, as his pizza face is going to be an absolute disgrace to see on the kill cam. One is going to be on the window. Hopefully he doesn't get ran out on.
Oh wait, Mozzie run out. Hold on, you might see it.
Oh my
goodness. You might see a Mozzie run out, takes out one. He gets shredded by the Claymore. Oh, a double kill for Joey, rather, but he actually got picked off by that Claymore there.
No, he didn't.
No, he did not. Saint took the brute of that force, and now is a 4v1. Oh my, what is happening? The entire attacking team has just been wiped out with a Thanos snap from this team here.
Atlanta is playing this like it's ranked. I mean, they're playing
this is an amazing effort so far. This is crazy. A 4v1 now, like I just mentioned. Location known after C-Money puts his caboose through the hatch there and taken up by Dean. Double kill for Dean, bringing the round to a 3-1 lead for Atrox.
Yeah, a massive lead for them. I think it's a big lead for them just to stake their claim as one of the top teams, and I think they need to win this pretty handsomely if they want to become one of these top teams in the power rankings and be regarded as such. So I think taking advantage of this Tampa Bay team, who is looking a little lost early on, hopefully they can get these last 2 attacking rounds, make it an even split. But the thing with Atlanta is they play this like it's ranked. They're going to run out on you. They're going to spawn peek on you. They're just going to go, pardon my French, balls to the wall against you. And I think it's something to look out for if you're Tampa. I think a Nomad, Claymores are really effective. I think you just have to play like somebody's going to run at you at any moment all the time. And honestly, instead of like holding windows, you could just be watching the spawn peek slash runouts, because it is just that effective, and they're going to do it 100% of the time. It's just a matter of when you're Blanca.
Yeah, that is true. And the defenders actually choosing to go back to go to a dining fireplace here, rather than go back to, I believe it was top floor as their first site here. Actually, they just went top floor, going back to kitchen as the other site there. But I believe this is a pretty strong room, as long as the defenders bring some top-down presence here, as the defenders are setting up above. As I mentioned, that I believe that is the Joey Lipton setting up a nice little rotate there on the rafters. We have Kafe putting traps down, Scoop putting traps down, and Freezer, and I believe that is castling off the door to Cigar Lounge from that white hallway there. Defenders coming into the map. Majority of defenders coming in on that. I forget what that side of the map is called. The garage side. So we'll call the garage side of the map there. 3 of them are now playing up to the side windows and roof that are trying to hold some cheeky angles as they are trying to formulate something here where Castle opens up the hatch into the laundry closet, as I believe that is.
They need to get the first pick if you're Tampa.
Right? Yes, they definitely need the first pick here to get that momentum going.
Honestly, Nate from below would be horrible. As Ducky is going to be a blitz. I think the blitz play is perfect
I did not see
to kind of
that.
counteract
The Lion Dokkaebi, Finka, and blitz play there is very cheeky. Very cheeky. They're going to go for a rush here. Ducky might try to run the train here as he's readying his shield to run in somewhere, I believe. I think it's going to be a rush straight in that door there.
They're just hanging out by pillars.
They are just with two defenders upstairs. They have a very good opportunity here as Ducky comes off the roof, ready for a 5-man rush through this door. Oh my, we got first person view on that Ducky real quick. He's gonna be that.
Oh,
that
this
team
is gonna be a
leader
5-man funnel right here.
I want to see that rush as they run in. Think a surge coming out. Lion call coming out. Dokkaebi call. Trying to rush into sight here with that barbed wire in the way, hindering their progress. Jaeger goes down. Castle taken up by Caboose. Tavi Barra taking a little bit of damage.
Goodness.
Taking out the blitz. Big pick. Absolutely huge pick as they take the sight. Caboose in sight gets C4 by Lipton from above. What a throw. Now at 3v4. Defenders in a very good state here, but with Dean at low health, Armor now actually in sight takes out Tavi Barra, but then Shu trades off the C Money, and Shu with the double kill ends taking the round for the defenders, bringing it to actually just a 4-1 lead, swiping the defenders out. Swiper, no swiping. Oh man,
exactly.
Stolen round.
Atlanta just absolutely putting their pedal to the metal. I think that was a perfect hold for them, just all funneling into one door and pushing it. I know they made fun of Toronto, I think, at one point, or I don't know if it was Miami or Tampa making fun of Toronto for funneling into one doorway, but they didn't put 5 men into one doorway. But that's what Tampa Bay just did. So I don't know what the idea was. I appreciate the creativity. It almost worked, but I think, honestly, Atlanta just has better gun skill than this Tampa Bay team, so you're going to have to play it strategically, and you're going to have to be able to win your ones, which is it's not going to be the case for this Tampa Bay team. I think crossfires are going to be huge. Eliminating the roam would be big for them, and just taking control of site early.
Too, as well. But the Jaeger pick, that's going to be kind of hard as well. And then also that blitz getting picked off pretty early in that push there was pretty shocking, to say the least. And they had a perfect strategy against that with that Legion and the Tavion Legion, Shu on Capcan, and Saint on the Castle there to stop that push, and Dean also to stop the all the flashbangs and all the other stuff coming onto that team. But I think the gun skill down to that round was the gun skill. They were Ducky getting that amazing C4 kill, and Scoo setting up that last kill there as they all just walked to the doorway and ended up getting shot in their backs. But another failed push. But you know, sometimes it catches people off guard. Sometimes it'll get you those kills that you need. But sometimes it'll just get wiped out by a single C4, and that's what happens sometimes. But you know, you gotta roll the punches there. But as the round starts, Scoo's already ready on these white stairs on the first floor, getting his leg shot. The location no, he's gonna back off the angle now, and is actually might be doing a run out here for someone on rappel. Not on rappel, yeah. He's gonna go jump down the front door. Scoo's just waiting for that moment to jump out. Once someone goes onto that rappel there, with the main window being opened up inside of a restaurant there, but attacker already Ying pushing into Whiskey. One jumping out the window and gets taken out. Ducky had a very good pick there onto onto Shu as he jumped out. Seeing one on cams, one covering from my site, and him getting him picked off. A 5v4 now for defenders.
They have good control again
on site, but two attackers roaming off site. Might be able to get some really good picks here. Joey Lipton now on this here. They're gonna try to C4 the barricade. He's gonna wait. He's gonna hold that C4 there. He actually might take it back because that Frostnight's there. So if he holds an off angle here, he could get a good pick on somebody
Caboose close.
Caboose might accidentally end up walking into that Frostnight. C4 out from Lipton.
Why would you do that?
Frostnight taken now. Ying gets taken out with the fire. One picks the window. Lipton with a double kill. And Ducky gets taken out by the same time. But C-Money takes out Dean. Before that, 3v2 now. Lipton on very dangerously low health. That Ying pre-fighter Frostbite that wasn't even there because that C4 just blew it to smithereens. But now the attackers have this take stake here. Caboose taking out Saint in sight. 2v2 now. Attackers have the advantage because they now have sight with Tavi lurking inside of prep side of the map now, and they're gonna try to go for a plan here. Maybe Doke still has a call to learn locations of the defenders.
They have the
here,
advantage.
But
you have
both
to plan.
defenders are now pinching onto this site here. The plant has to go down in order for them to win this round. Caboose has the diffuser in hand, but Tabby holding a very, very good angle here onto this thermite now, playing their timeout very, very unwisely, as they should just get this plant down as fast as possible. Both now close on that door. Flipped and saw it as C4. It's a free C4 kill from that whiskey
There's
door
the
there. Plant now going down. Defenders have to push on the site here now as they get the plant down, and Caboose is actually going to get the plant down, but it's taken out. Tabby takes him out. 2v1 now for the defenders. Caboose whips his shots. 1v1 now. On Dangerous Yellow Health, knows location of the last defender. Mozzie in a very bad situation here. Has to swing this Thermite because Thermite's going to play his cards correctly. He could throw a flashbang here and try to get some stuns out. One body shot would end this round, and it does. And Caboose cleans up the round, bringing it to a 4-2 going into the switch.
You love to see it. The Thermite play going in. I think, honestly, as much as we clown Caboose for hitting those 2 frost mats, I think, honestly, he's what saved them the round there. I mean, he got in there, got a first pick, basically put the defenders in an awkward situation, and 1v2. I mean, that is perfect, and they got a round because of it. Good stuff from Caboose and the Tampa Bay boys. We'll see if they can continue this.
A little bit of news going. News. Another hydrate has been redeemed by Bernie T94.
Dude, stop.
That's 3 in a row from the boy himself.
Oh boy.
Gotta hydrate.
That's a lot.
Stay hydrated with Rogue Energy and Epic Water Filters.
Oh, yes. So true.
Man, but what a round from those defenders there. But not being able to clean it up there. It probably came down to that shoe pick when he tried to run out on the guy on drone, with Ducky holding the window with a very obvious run out. One of the more popular ones you'll see when you are looking at this room here. But now the attackers and defenders now switching sides, and the new defenders opting to go to the basement floor with a Chichanka and a Goyo with Malusi, Aruni, and Wamai. Very interesting lineup. A pretty well-oiled lineup there. I like the picks coming out, but what does Armor have, the LMG or the SMG? He does have the SMG with that brand new, brand spanking new 2X, the absolutely beautiful gun with that 2X, an absolute dream for Chichanka mains. Now, choosing that 2X over that LMG is a pretty big choice you have to make because of the destructibility and the damage output of that LMG. But then you look at the 9x19 SMG, which already has no recoil, slapping a 2X on that, and it being an absolute beam. But defenders now trying to set up the site. The attackers opting to go with a pretty solid lineup of Dadiana, Osa, Nomad, Lion, Thatcher, and Thermite here. Gonna try to get control here. Somebody is already inside a bakery. There's actually a very unknown angle. If these attackers go to the black car on their right, there's a very cheeky angle you can get over top of the armored APC to see behind the desk, which I use quite often to kill a plethora of people who don't even know the angle's there. Seems to be the one behind the desk. Thermite's gonna try to push in, but Shu gets a kill onto Caboose through the doorway. I believe that was from the doorway there. Now, all of them are not pushing in. Iana is joining site. Only one defender on site. They realize this and might actually make a move here to try to kill this one guy on site, get control of the entire thing. Now one from window. Maddie takes out Knock. And also Dean also takes out C-Money, pushing on the site here. What a couple picks. Rudy now trying to get some picture from the door. Osa shield on 90. Double kill for Scow. Now is a 5v1 now with Armor last defender remaining. NPC Rooney gets to get through, gets one down onto Joey pushing on the site. Shmika launcher coming out, reload has to come through, and he gets ended up getting picked up by Sane. And the round goes to Atlanta.
So a little fun fact about Atlanta is, in the attacker rounds, they've won in total 75% of their attacking rounds, which is an incredible stat for them. So a little bit dangerous for Tampa Bay. You do not want Atlanta to be having control like this on attack. You have to really just stop them in their tracks and just, thwart them from this attack. I think it's very crucial for you to have a strong roaming presence, but not roam too far off of site and be able to retake that. Yeah, which is unfortunately what we saw from Armor, who's been playing absolutely excellent up until this point. I think that roam was just a little too far out there. They're gonna push site hard and pretty heavy, so you have to be aware of that and really just adjust to it.
Yes, as soon as Atrox saw that there was only Nocturne on site, they made a very quick push on the site and getting them in, which gave them full control of the site and let them just walk straight in, and then ended up getting the round there. But a great pick coming out from, I believe that was Shu onto that Wamai, getting that momentum going and getting Bakery cleared out basically. But the defenders can't roam too far off, because if they roam too far off, stuff like that happens, and there's no way to get sight back unless you hope and pray to Jesus that you can, just something bad happens to the attacking team, and being able to get that pick off. But now the defenders opting to go back upstairs to third floor. The attackers bringing an IQ, a Nomad, a Knock, very interesting, good pick for third floor, and obviously the Thatcher Therm Matcher combo there, and Ducky opting to go to mute, very good pick there. Mira Strat gonna come down, probably up in Cigar's side, with C-Money staying on that Lucy, and Armor switching over to Valkyrie and Nocturnal onto a zombie, as the attackers are now going to be going onto the roof here. And I believe Nocturnal is doing my favorite zombie strat of completely just locking down that Christmas market and making sure nobody ever gets inside that site there. I really like this hold. I really like this hold here, but Knock already up right stairs. But Valkyrie's on the flank here. Knock might get a pick, or the vice versa here, as one of the defenders was hiding inside it, and Nitro Cell comes out and takes out that Thermite.
Oh my!
Dean gets a kill onto the Valkyrie, and then Shu also takes out
They're
Ducky.
just getting picked off.
Bring it to a what is that? A 4v2 now with C-Money down. 4v3 actually. Trying to hold this site off here. C-Money in very bad trouble here, and Nocturnal getting pushed now. The attacker's been able to walk on the site here. Nate comes out. Nocturnal's down to no health. Want to jump down the hatch, but Tavi Barra peeks. Gets it taken out, and Chaboose takes out Tavi Barra as he walks on the site. And attackers have been cleaning house and getting that win there. What a round coming out of Atrox. Oh my, that was ridiculous. That was a wash if I've ever seen one, Gallium. This game might end. This game might actually end soon if this Tampa Bay team can't figure out what's going on here.
That's absolutely incredible that they just did that to Tampa Bay. I mean, they just got in, they got active, they played the Atlanta way, and the Atlanta way is working for them, as Tampa Bay has just struggled so far in this defense. I mean, on this attacking side for Atlanta, I mean, it's so crucial for them to get the first pick, and that's just what they keep doing. They get the first pick, then they get a second, and now you find yourself at a 5v3 hole, and that's where it gets dangerous. You know, Block it. It's just just unfortunate. I mean, it really, like, they have good site setups. Everybody has good site setups, but they're just not positioned well, and they don't like positioning in their ones. Essentially, they have good positioning at the start of the map, but the positioning in their ones is really what's getting them. I mean, it's the 2-on-1 pressure. It's
yeah, that is a true statement, and the defenders going back upstairs actually to retry that defense there with a very different lineup we saw last time. Ducky's gonna probably go down beneath the line with that pulse. Nocturnal now on Wamai. You see Caboose going on the Maestro, very good pick, unless the defenders go like Rava or something of the sort. C-Money now on that mute, and Armor now on Capcan. The attacker is not going to actually try to change off and try to hack all these electronics. Every defender has an electronic besides Pulse that is hackable. Defenders here obviously going to go IQ. IQ is probably going to try to counter that Pulse play, as Pulse, I believe, is on the first floor next to a window waiting for a push here. Down bottom, on the bottom red, I believe, or he's on the second floor waiting for a push.
Wow.
The attacker is actually opting to go with a Thatcher with no Breacher this time, as the attackers are waiting, but Paul's scanning outside of this window here looking for free picks, and I believe he might actually get one. Jumps out, and it gets taken out by Dean, who was watching the jump out.
Wow.
What a pick from Dean. Oh my goodness. Bring it to a 5v4 really early on here, giving the attackers the edge they needed.
That's ridiculous.
Ducky been shut down on that roam recently, and now two attackers on the windows, and Armor gets taken out by Dean. Double kill for Dean. What a pick. Bring it to a 5v3. Not looking good for these defenders here. And also Dean gets taken out by, I believe that was a Capcan trap. Not watching not watching those doors there. Teammate gonna go help him up. One attacker still on rappel there. One watching white stairs. One's inside of bathroom. And the other defender is, I believe, roaming or in a cocktail. Now
Yeah,
being a 5v2 again with Denny.
Incredible.
This is a very interesting push here. Two defenders already inside of already inside a cigar here. Nose one is right there. Gonna disable those devices and try to walk inside the cigar here. IQ in the window. Anso trades out. IQ takes out C Money, but Nocturne also takes out Joey in the process of that. 4v2 now for these defenders. Nocturnal being put down to almost 0 health with that nade there. Peace the Nomad. Type are taking a little bit of damage from that Maestro P, but one is on back door waiting to swing. Ends up getting taken out. Gonna swing Tavi now. Might not get a pick there. Sees him on the door. Shabu's taken out. 3v1 now. Nocturnal now, and he gets completely washed out. And that is a game win for Atrox.
Yeah, they took this one 7-2, and the power rankings team is gonna like that one for them, as they're definitely gonna shoot up in the power rankings after that. Unfortunate loss from Tampa Bay, but I think Atlanta just overall played the better game. They played smarter, they played faster, and they definitely had better gun skill.